when I was a cop, I got my ass whipped more.
This was a
Oh, wait a minute.
This was a Philly. And
Wait a
Maryland?
minute. You used to get beat up, dog? As a cop?
I got beat. I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Come on, Rob. I ain't think you would. I ain't think you.
You're a big dude, man.
Not you. Come on, Rob. You of all people.
True story. When I was in Philly, I pulled a traffic stop and I thought I was fucking He-Man. Thought I was Rambo.
That was my dog's name growing up, He-Man.
The worst thing that you can do is not tell a dispatcher where you are. You tell a dispatch. You tell.
Face. Trent. I wish y'all could see. Hold on. We gonna show y'all Trent. Yo, I don't know what's going on with Trent today, man. Trent,
good, man.
He was on another one today. I ain't gonna lie. He was on another one. And
so I didn't.
Man.
I didn't tell dispatch where I was. I get out the car to do. Well, anyway, needless to say, make a long story completely short. I got beat underneath the front of my squad car by a transvestite.
I ain't laughing. I'm not laughing at you, bruh.
Why are you laughing at me?
I ain't laughing at you, though. But
Questions. I got questions. First of all, how big
I'm not
was this
laughing. I'm not
transvestite?
laughing at you, bro.
I'm curious. How big was the transvestite?
5'10".
That's my height. Okay. And okay, why? How? Where were you at? What's going on? Tell me everything.
Let me tell you something. When this happened, I had just graduated from the academy and I had just came off active duty. And so my best friend was a ranger stationed at Hunter Army Airfield, which is where First Bat is. So I was stationed at Fort Stewart, which is less than 20 miles away.
I know Fort Stewart, yeah.
And so I used to go in and train with the Rangers all the time in hand-to-hand combat and combatives and stuff, just to try to learn something. Make a long story short, I was a bad son of a bitch at 21 years old. Like I could throw these things.
Oh,
I got the shit kicked out of me by a honest to God, I got beat underneath the front of my squad car. You know where my gun was?
Wait, underneath it?
Underneath, I crawled underneath the front of my squad car to get away from this this person.
It's just
yes. And you know where my gun was? My gun was underneath of the gas tank, laying on the ground. I had to actually pull my gun, and she had disarmed me and threw me across the hood of my fucking squad car.
Let me tell you something.
Oh,
I'm nothing against the homosexual community or the LGBTQ.
I got fucked up.
But I'm gonna tell you something like this. They
can fight.
They throw hands.
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
And you know, it's not. I'm not against you or anything like that. But I have seen the LGBTQ community throw them things, and I'm like, yo, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
You know, and nothing against y'all, but you know, I respect everybody's sexual orientation and everything like that.
Learn today.
Yeah, I got, and it was a disturbance. It was him that person fighting their next door neighbor, and it was in a cul-de-sac in the projects. And when I pulled up, I was the first car on the scene. I get out the car and I roll up there, and I see this person in high heels and a sundress with, just squared up. And I'm like, I ain't never seen a woman fight like that before. But I'd get in the middle and I'm trying to separate the two until that person threw an overhand left.
Whatever pronoun makes them feel comfortable.
Well, whatever. Yeah, that motherfucker threw an overhand left and knocked me about 5 feet back, and I'm stumbling, and I'm 6'5", and I'm like, yo, like, wait a second, like he had some snap in that.
Yeah.
Or she had some snap in that. And then one of the neighbors was laughing, said, "Hey, you dumbass, that's a man."